Hello, Leo. Welcome to Josie K Tarot. I'm Josie K, and this is the week of July 15th, 2019. What am I naming these again? What would they say if reading? Okay, I've chosen to do these because a lot of the personal readings I've been doing have to do with people who want to know. Should I contact them? Should I not? What would they say if I did, right? Okay, so I'm going to be starting out as per usual with my Lenormand deck, my first Lenormand deck, in order to get a big picture view of the energies that will be available for you to work with on into and through the week of July 15th, 2019. All right. So on the bottom of the first deck, we have the sun. All right. We have a Leo who's shining like the sun. They're loving life. They're feeling like a kid again. Everything is flowing beautifully. And they are wanting to meet up, negotiate, and connect with others. Okay. So this person, this Leo, is very open at this time. Now, there is something they're indecision about, because of the maze energies. Which way do I go? What do I do? Am I going to make a mistake? I need to find more clarity regarding my children, my past, maybe even a playful connection with another. There's a Leo who is maybe waiting on someone who's at a distance and are trying to recognize, was this a lesson or is this my life partner? There is a Leo who's going through a very spiritual transformation, recognizing that I am indeed rising into a more abundant, happy, content, and successful path. So remember, Leo, you are not stuck or trapped. There are new exciting paths to be opened in front of you by spirit that are karmic, that are very lucky. There is a Leo who may be feeling very lucky because of changes they've made to their home environment or when it comes to home and or business. Some Leos are in connection with their soulmate at this time, if you were wondering, and are celebrating contentment when it comes to home and or business, some form of stability in your life. All right, so when I split the deck in half, we ended up having the second half of the week of July 15th, 2019 being represented by the doorways. Which doorway do I take? Which path is the right one for me? Again, I feel like this Leo is going through a bit of a spiritual transformation. They are now able to reflect back on the past and how far they've come and now what they want to get excited about next in their journey. So we have a Leo who is very passionately communicating with another person. Could be a spouse, could be someone via community technology. I feel like just another person. There is some form of communication, one-on-one. Either it's happening or it's a passionate way of thinking. There's a passionate thought here for this Leo. They're trying to get beyond some form of obstacles with the mountains, and with the magnifying glass, it's like they're looking really close to figure out, should I sweep away from a group of people, gossip? The lilies are showing up here for whichever Leo this is, telling you that it is time to obtain more wisdom about something that is unhealthy connections, lies and deceit, people who are deceptive during this week of July 15th, 2019. All right, we want to talk about security and stability and a little bit of anxiety. What are you anxious about when it comes to your security and stability? Are you devoted to the one you're with, and or are you hoping to find out if someone is devoted to you or wants to devote themselves to you? I'm seeing the fox here. So there are sly and cunning, behaviors, actions, or thoughts. Somebody is not being completely honest, and that may be why a Leo is confused. They want to roll the dice and take a risk to see if this connection, if you're a single Leo, there's a Leo who is wanting to figure out their future when it comes to commitment, partnership, and the next chapter of their life when it comes to making changes regarding home and or family. For some Leos, there is communication coming in the beginning of the week of July 15th, 2019 regarding home or business, security and stability, or by the middle of the week of July 15th, 2019, we have a Leo who's kind of still waiting to get paperwork regarding a bigger, better, more financially abundant, secure, and or stable situation. Okay, so by the end of the week, going into the weekend, this Leo is contemplating new paths, new directions. They're feeling a little bit burdened, okay? Now, with the second Lenormand deck as clarification, we have someone who either did come towards Leo or who Leo is hoping will come towards them quickly and or unexpectedly. Someone may come to visit quickly and or unexpectedly to the house of a Leo, or there may be communication that comes in regarding home or business that helps for this Leo to move into a new direction that is lucky, that is karmic, that is meant to be. But now comes along the energies of anxiety, wanting to sneak away from a situation, wanting to not be honest about something. So Spirit's saying, what are you confused about? What is this fantasy, this illusion? What is the clarity you are trying to seek? Because we're giving you the lilies, Leo, to obtain more wisdom about the future. What does your future look like? What are your plans, goals, and intentions for the future? How do you bring joy into your life day to day? When I split the deck in half, we have burdens, and Spirit's advice with the stork is to give birth to new ideas so that you can free yourself from whatever these burdens are. Maybe you want to travel or move, or you're hoping somebody will travel or move towards you. You have the key to success when it comes to your current journey. You are secure and stable. There shouldn't be any worries in that area, but I do see a Leo who is bored and discontent in the area of love and romance, who's maybe thinking about sweeping away from some form of successful situation that is clouding them, that's making them unsure, especially when it comes to this well-dressed masculine. Somebody's either second guessing a partnership or they are contemplating moving into the direction of a partnership. But I see burden because someone's not being completely honest in some way. Communication, wanting to travel into a new direction, and again, being guided to obtain more wisdom so you have more clarity before making any major decisions during the week of July 2019, 15th, July 15th, 2019. All right, so in the first few days with the Lenormand decks combined, we have a Leo who is thinking about paperwork, communication, connecting with others, and it's making them shine like the sun. They are probably sharing good information, good news. They're thinking about bigger, better business or more financially abundant, secure, and stable home or business situation as they can finally bring something to an end. So some form of paperwork could be showing up in the first few days of July 15th, 2019 for this Leo, whereby they can leave behind a path that no longer serves them. So they're going to be waiting, hopefully patiently, Leo, until the middle to the end of the week to sign on the dotted line, to come into commitment or partnership, or to decide to let go of a commitment or partnership for some. Okay, now, by Wednesday through Friday, we do have money here and the thought of now I can move into new directions. So some may be signing on the dotted line and making a big change when it comes to home or business. Or they're hoping to sign on the dotted line by the weekend. They are feeling burdened because they're not really devoting themselves to this blessed new path, this Leo. Or they're hoping that someone else will be devoted to them when there are burdens in the way. The burden, I think, is like, here we are in this new chapter, but what do I create next? Where do we go from here, right? Okay, so I'm going to check now the Osha Zen Tarot and do a circle spread regarding the one whom by which Leo is wanting to communicate with. Okay, if you are wondering. Okay, if not, then the first part is probably all you needed for your reading. So we have the miser here, someone who is closed off emotionally, spiritually, financially. This person is in their thoughts. They're creating new things in their life. They're coming up with their own ideas. They are enjoying this experience called life, and they are moving into the direction of new ideas, goals, and intentions, and their ship is coming in. Things are turning out for what could be another fire sign, Leo, like yourself, Sagittarius or Leo. In the relationship sector, they are postponing some form of a fantasy or illusion. They are, okay, they may be experiencing the postponement of a sale of some sort. Yeah, they're being guided to slow down and just remember home is where the heart is. Give thanks to the blessings you currently have in your life this week, Leo. All right, so in the actions position, we do have the Lover's energy. So we have a lot of passion here, but there is indecision. And I think the advice here is if you're in a relationship, for sure, you need to turn around and open up and add passionate energy back into your connection. If you're dealing with someone who's closed off and you're confused, the advice here is to observe and don't try to control the situation either way during this week of July 15th, 2019. In the emotional aspects position, there is guilt here by the weekend. Subconsciously, again, this Leo may be thinking of another Leo or someone who has fire in their chart, Sagittarius or Leo. They're feeling as though something is postponed. Okay, the person you're dealing with may be feeling like things have to be postponed for a little bit because they're not receiving the money they want. They're feeling like they are in a bit of a poverty consciousness mindset. So they're trying to continue to create but feel like something has been postponed here and there or whatever. Okay, so day to day, they're just trying to come out of energies of inner chaos and conflict. They're kind of wishing they didn't make a decision, but their ship is coming in. They need to remain hopeful. There needs to be, when you give love, you receive love. When you give happiness, you receive happiness. So there needs to be some giving here to others and vice versa. And I think this person is being guided to open up. They're being guided with the inner strengths position of the circle spread. Spirit's giving this person the strength to fall into what is transpiring, to not worry about finances and how things are going to turn out, but to open their heart to a passionate connection. They're trying to figure out what is it I can manifest. They're looking at new and different possibilities. They're trying to free themselves from the burden of bringing something to a completion so they can now move into a new, more beautiful path. This person is a bit preoccupied. They have some form of worries. I think the best thing you could do is just be supportive as a friend, get together, have a good time, connect, and celebrate the changes that have transpired. They may be feeling guilty because they've had to make such a change in their life. And there's still things that are incomplete that are burdening them. So yeah, open up and be a support. Don't expect anything in return. Open with a full heart. I'm going to close with one card from the Sacred Rebels deck by Alana Fairchild for whichever Leo I am reading for during this general reading. And thank you to those of you whom have let me know that these are indeed your messages and or your readings. That helps me more than you know. All right, closing message, please, for Leo. So again, if these messages resonate for you and you'd like more information and or you just like your own personal reading, feel free to write me at my email, which is josiek42@gmail.com. My price list will be in the box below. And if you'd like, I am offering the summer special, which is a 15-minute video reading for just $25 if you'd like to give it a try. All right, so the message you are receiving to represent this week, Leo, sun, moon, or rising, male or female, is focus on the light, okay? Instead of the negative, focus on the positive and the new things you can create from this point forward. Get excited about your future. And again, focus on the positive. 37, 3 plus 7 is 10, 1 plus 0 is 1. This is all about you and your goals and intentions, supporting others with their goals and intentions. So this card means magic wants to happen for you now, Leo. Pure intentions are necessary and a desire to create is necessary now, okay? Magic wants to happen for you now. The synchronicity, perfect timing, opportunities, and information that are needed will soon be drawn right to your door. You may start to feel you cannot walk outside without stumbling into something helpful, wonderful, and inspiring. So it's a good week to think about what is it that inspires you and how can you get started working on new goals and intentions for your future as you reach out and support and give to another without the expectation of anything in return. They just need to get beyond some form of obstacles, paperwork, and etc. And if they can see that you are devoted to supporting them during some form of transition here, that is going to shed a positive light on you. All right. Thank you so much for stopping by. Please like, share, and or subscribe. Thank you so very much to those of you whom have donated. Take care and God bless.